don't see my sound moving. Yeah, but I don't see anything moving at all. Is there any sound from me? Oh, okay. On what though? Because there's nothing moving. It's only showing the sound from the chatting phone. Moving. You see what I'm saying? This needs to come down. There we go. Now is that better?
That's chat.
Huh?
That's chat.
I did, so that's why I'm assuming they couldn't hear me. Can you guys hear me? Can hear you better now. Is this too loud?
There we go.
Okay. There we go. Are you going to watch Clown in a Cornfield? There's mixed reviews. However, people says it will be a future Halloween vibe movie. I did watch Clown in a Cornfield. Me and Bobby went to see it, and it was really good, actually. We actually really liked it. It was a fun movie. I liked Hard Eyes. I love Hard Eyes. I've already watched it twice since it came to Netflix. Plus, we saw it in theaters. Hi, everyone. Kim, Chris, Danny, HK09, Alexis. Yay, you're live. I was just thinking a couple days ago how I've missed your lives. I missed them too. It's time. It's Summerween. Thought we could watch some scary videos to bring in Summerween because tomorrow is June 1st. Well, it's June 1st in 45 minutes for me. Oh my god, my chat was being weird. Hi. Yes, Summerween. Should probably pull up my own friggin' live. Make sure it's going right. Okay. Stay in here as long as you can. I don't know when you have to get on that call. You guys know we have a Friday the 13th in June, and it's actual Jason's birthday. Are you celebrating? We are. The trailer for season 5 of Stranger Things looks really good. I haven't even seen it yet. It came out today, didn't it? Dang, I forgot. I didn't even see it. I gotta watch it when I get off here. Because I feel like I'd get copyright if I tried to watch it on here. I thought so. I thought it was coming out today. Wednesday. I can't wait. I heard they were already starting on season 3 too. But I don't know if that was just a rumor. I would be happy. I love watching Friday the 13th on Friday the 13th. I know. I want to, but I think we're going to have to pick a different movie because my friend is coming over. She has a son the same age as my son, and we're going to do a little like Friday the 13th thing with them, but those movies are not kid friendly, so we're going to have to find like some horror, like PG-13, like Blumhouse or something. I don't know. Did you watch the new Final Destination movie? I did not. That's by the time that one came to theater, we had already been to see movies back to back to back, and I was like, I cannot go to the freaking theater again. I like the franchise, and I've seen them all, but that's just not a franchise that I rushed to the theater to see. I think my headphones just freaking died. I'm not gonna lie. Now I gotta find my damn cord. I really think these just died. The new Megan movie looks good too. So many. I know. We're going to see that in theater, for sure. I'm really excited for Megan 2.0. Dang, I don't even know where my freaking cord is for these. Don't judge my hair. I'm going through a hair debacle. I had a bad stylist. Oh, Bobby's getting me some. Okay, good. Because I didn't even think about charging these before. I just decided to go live yesterday or day before. Yes, we did. We've actually been having bad storms for like several days in a row. It's that season for us. As soon as it gets close to June 1st is actually hurricane season for us. So it's starting off just as expected. We had a lot of heavy rain here. Not today. It was actually nice. Oh my god, today felt like fall because of last night's rain. It felt so good here today. That's actually why I like hurricane season, because it makes it, like, it cools it down. The more hurricanes we have and the more storms we have, it, like, makes our fall feel like actual fall. Hard to believe tomorrow's already June. I've been counting on the days. I hate the months of March, April, and May. I want to skip right from February, because that's cozy winter, right to June, Summerween. And I enjoy Summerween, and then I like to get right into the holiday season again. I just feel like March, April, and May are so freaking boring. They're nothing but allergies and nothing. I wish it was raining here. It's 100 in California. Oh my gosh. We're in Florida. It's not that bad here yet. I hope it does not get that bad, but y'all got dry heat there. We have humidity. Thick humidity. Fall is my favorite season. I feel like May only lasted a week, went so fast for me. Yeah, it did go by fast, but I'm not mad about it. Fall is definitely my favorite season too. I don't know. I like winter too. I like winter. Fall and winter are my favorite. I just like the holidays. They're just so much fun. I feel like when it's not the holidays, everything's so freaking boring. At least we have Friday the 13th in June. I know. I'm so excited. I want to try to get some, like, I don't know if I want to get, like, Friday the 13th treats made, like cookies or cake or something, and do everything Friday the 13th themed. I feel like I might do Summerween theme because we're not, like, really going to be able to watch Friday the 13th. Major wants to so bad, too, and I'm like, there's some adult parts in there you can't see. Welcome to Derry looks good. It does. I'm so excited for that. And I'm so happy Bill decided to do it. I'm ready for fall again. Love Halloween. Me too. I've been posting TikToks on, obviously TikTok, but for scary stories. And people keep telling me that my sinister doll has moved. So if she moves, y'all better tell me. Pumpkin spice season will be here before you know it. It's always pumpkin spice season for me because I have the pumpkin pie, like, what you call it? So I put it in my coffee every day. Are these majors?
Yes. Those are my other ones, but I just didn't.
I don't know which way they go. These things have been through a lot, huh?
No, they have not. Stop talking about my headphones, too. And you're gonna go at it.
Mine are much cuter.
I'm sorry. Well, you should charge yours.
I know. I don't even know where the charger is.
Okay.
I keep forgetting.
Okay.
Your set looks awesome. Thank you. The whole Annabella's missing was fun. Yeah, I know. Ryan kind of debunked that quickly, though. She's going back on tour in July. Or she's going to Gettysburg. I couldn't find any more stops aside from that one, though. If she was to come to, like, Georgia, like Savannah, I would think I would go see her. It's only a few hours from me.
What is the charger port in this thing?
I don't know, but I have wires down here in this bottom drawer. I don't know if that's where I put it.
No, it's not that. I gotta look for that connection piece, so I'm trying to get over here and connect it so I'm not anything down.
Oh.
I wanna. It's gotta be your headphones.
What?
Right there. All right. Yep.
That's these?
Yep.
Okay. So it should play. Are none of those yours?
What's that?
Probably my headphones that are now turning back on. Top 5 current favorite horror movies. Sinners. Any Conjure. Okay, I can't only name 5. Okay, well, I'll try. Conjuring 1, Annabelle Comes Home, Hard Eyes for sure. If we're talking about new, though, I'd have to add Until Dawn, because that movie was really good. I don't know if you guys have seen it. I can't only have top 5 all time. I have way more than that. I don't think you guys understand the entire Conjuring universe besides Devil Made Me Do It is my comfort universe. Especially The Nun and The Nun 2. Even though people hate on The Nun and I don't know why. It's in here.
Yeah, but it's not on there.
On here?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't like the game. But as a standalone film, it was definitely very good. It still felt like a game, but it definitely wasn't Until Dawn. But it looked like at the end, the little preview thing, that they might be doing one that's similar to the game. I watched The Shining recently and I realized I still don't really love that movie. It kind of just angers me. Hard Eyes is so good. I love Hard Eyes. Are you looking forward to Matthew Lillard coming back for the new Scream? Yes. I am, but it's going to piss me off if they just do flashbacks or something. Which I don't know how they would, because no way would he even look close to, you know, being a teenager. He's a grown man now. But I would more so like it to be that he's still alive. They really better not fumble it, I'm just saying. Are we going to see the new Final Destination? Yeah, whenever it comes to streaming. Dr. Sleep. I didn't even see Dr. Sleep, to be honest. My top 5 would be American Mary, Halloween, 78, Friday the 13th, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Scream. Scream is my all the time favorite. The first one and the last 2. I didn't care for the ones in between. But I also love a lot of found footage horror movies like Hell House LLC. It's got to be one of my tops for movies, period. But also Jeepers Creepers. But also the entire Conjuring universe. Carrie, yeah, the old one, not the remakes. Thank you. I'm curious about checking out the last Final Destination movie. I've seen all of them except for the newest one. Carrie is creepy. I didn't, I feel like I have cat hair in my gloss. Your husband is so kind. Yes, he is. He does literally everything for me. I've been meaning to watch the Evil... I knew it. I've been meaning to watch the Evil Dead franchise. But I keep getting distracted by other movies. The first 2 were so good. The third one was bad. But what was the most disrespectful was that bootleg Reborn. My friend literally texted me last night and she was like, this is the dumbest effing movie I've ever freaking seen. You can literally tell they did not have the rights. And they just, like, threw something together so that they could, I don't know, get clout off of it being a Jeepers Creepers movie. It is not a Jeepers Creepers movie. I don't know what that was. Definitely unforgivable. They really, really tried it. Really freaking tried it. After the first two, there's no more in my mind. I know Reborn was so fake. The storyline sucked. The acting sucked. Like, how do you just... Even in the worst movies, even in like the most low budget, I love tons of low budget movies. I can find positives in all of them. That one, nothing. Another Versus movie. Someone said... What? It wasn't... Was it Art versus Pennywise or something? I can't remember. Chucky versus the Leprechaun is crazy. Oh, I know, the fake trailers on YouTube and the oh my god, on Facebook, the fake freaking movie posters are crazy. Chucky all day. Chucky would probably win versus Leprechaun. Oh, I will absolutely be watching Welcome to Derry. Absolutely. I have been so excited for that. And the fact I was hesitant if Bill wasn't going to do it because he wasn't going to do it. But when he signed back on to do it, absolutely, yes, I'll be watching it all. I'll be binge watching it. That's another one of my favorite franchises, actually. Well, there's two. Is that considered a franchise? Because I've seen the original, but I don't like the original as much as I like the remake. The Ring or The Grudge, yes. The Ring and The Grudge are both terrifying. That was the era of really scary supernatural paranormal movies. The scene in the shower from The Grudge, the hand in her hair. Iconic. Samara from The Ring, that's who I think she reminds me of, and that's why I like her so much. Hi. Child's Play 2, underrated sequel. Bride of Chucky is my favorite. The Ring 2 in theaters release night gave me nightmares. Those movies are freaking terrifying. You know what? I know that I watched the second one, but I can't remember that many details from it because I watched the first one so many times. I Know What You Did Last Summer looks good. I love I Know What You Did Last Summer. I'm excited for the new one. So I need to go back and watch I Still Know What You Did Last Summer because we recently watched the first one. I was obsessed with the Ring and the Grudge movies. Great mid-2000s horror. No, literally. Ringu, yes, is the... Honestly, that might be scarier. I don't know. Mid-2000s horror, I think, is top tier. The scariest movie I've watched? I gotta think about that because it's hard for me to consider a movie like super scary. Like, I would have to say, if I'm thinking back, I don't consider slashers to be scary. So it would have to be something paranormal. The Ring is definitely pretty freaking scary. The Grudge too. One Missed Call was terrifying to me. What?
You haven't posted on your story.
Oh, I know.
I'm finna post on all of them.
Okay, thank you. Krampus is my favorite holiday movie. What do you guys think about Krampus? I thought it was fun. My family, your family hated it? Oh my god, that's like something I have to watch every year. Lulu, you're correct. Sinister. Sinister, I watched with my friend in theaters when it first came out, and we sat like very close to the screen. Even now, I actually watched it again recently. That shit is still just as scary. Sinister, you know what? That's my answer. Sinister. It is way scarier than The Ring and The Grudge. I have not seen Mimic 2017. I'm gonna have to add that to my list. Sinister is perfectly named because that is exactly what that movie is. Sinister 1. Sinister 2, I don't feel like was as scary, but maybe I need to rewatch it. I can't stomach it. Yeah, it's bad. Have you seen The Shooter? I don't think so. But yeah, Krampus is my favorite holiday movie. I watch it every year. It's dumb, of course. Like, it's goofy, but it's Krampus. I still haven't watched Black Phone. Paranormal Activity was really scary because when it came out, we didn't know that it wasn't real. Everyone thought it was real. But I feel like that's like a really good like example for found footage. I feel like it kind of paved the way. Hush is very creepy and very like stressful. It's stressful because you know she can't hear. And she doesn't know he's there.
I guess so. I guess so, you know. If I was to deem, I guess a really good movie would be Cabin in the Woods.
Cabin in the Woods was actually like good and funny.
Yes.
A good horror comedy. Ask me what the most disgusting is. That scene from Cabin Fever. If you know, you know.
Oh yeah. The leg shaving.
Yep. That's exactly the scene. Oh. Still, I think about it all the time. Cabin in the Woods is a great horror comedy. I think it's goofy, but it's fun. It Follows. I actually watched that last year, I think, for the first time. That was pretty good. The leg shaving scene, exactly. That's exactly the scene that I will never get out of my head. Aaliyah! Aaliyah, we were just talking about you earlier, how you're an OG. Love your background. Thank you. I haven't watched Cabin Fever. You put it on your list if you can handle gore. It's disgusting. I actually haven't watched American Psycho, but I've been wanting to. Yeah, if you hate gore, don't watch Cabin Fever. It's gross. Hostel. I haven't watched Hostel since I was too young to watch Hostel. But it's rough. I do remember it being rough. My sister said I should stay away from Texas Chainsaw. You absolutely should. Honestly, I've seen a few of them. There's like 50 million of those movies. But I don't know. I don't love them. I don't love the Texas Chainsaw franchise. Thanksgiving is my absolute favorite like Black Friday movie. Like that's my going into fall and Christmas time movie. But I still watch it all through the year. The new one called Bring Her Back. I have seen people talk about it, but I've seen like mixed reviews. Oh, another Christmas movie that I like is all the Black Christmas movies. I think there's 3 of them. There's the original, the remake, and then there's one that's like kind of a different take on it, but I still enjoyed that one too. It's PG-13. I like them all. I was just thinking about that because someone said, oh, Thanksgiving, because we were talking about Thanksgiving. Drop does look good. I did not see it in theaters. I'll probably watch it if it's on streaming. June 3rd, Sinners comes to Amazon, and I will be sat for 2.5 hours for a second time. Silent Night, Deadly Night. Haven't watched that one. It was on my list last year, but I didn't watch it, so I'm going to watch it this year. Yeah, the one with the sorority house. There's the one from, the 70s, and then they did one in, like, 2002. I might be completely wrong on these years, but I've watched them both several times. And then they made one in, like, 2022 or 2019. Somewhere around there that was, like, a PG-13. The first 2 were rated R. The last one was PG-13, but I like them all. The last one was more, like, I don't know, very modern. But the first 2, very good. Very, like, creepy. I didn't watch Talk to Me. Drop was okay. I remember a Black Christmas movie playing at the theater I worked at when I was an usher. I can't remember any scenes. In my opinion, I love to watch it every year. It's just very Christmas, very horror. What about monster horror like Pumpkinhead? Did I watch Pumpkinhead? That sounds familiar. I watched one. I cannot remember what it was called. No, I think it was called Harvest. Harvest? I watched one where there's like this curse on the town, or like there's like, okay, every year this group of kids has to go out and capture this Pumpkinhead scarecrow thing, and whoever, I guess, kills him wins this prize and goes away, but really that's not what happens. Really they become that thing. Have not seen Children of the Corn. Children freak me out in horror movies. Not in a good way. I can't wait for the next Terrifier movie. I know. It said they're going to have Art's backstory. I do like monster horror, though, to answer your question. I only heard of Terrifier recently. I always heard of Pennywise. I still need to see the second part of both It movies. I love the It movies. They're both very good. Hereditary disturbs me. I'm not gonna lie. I watched that years ago, and I will not rewatch it. It just disturbs me. I don't know why. They might be... Yes, I did hear that they might be doing a Terrifier house at HHN, but I'm trying to get my hopes up. I would be really mad if they did it at Hollywood and not at Orlando. I was going to watch Hereditary for the first time, but I couldn't. People said it's the most disturbing movie. It is. To me, it is so disturbing. I cannot do it. I watched it, like I said, once years ago. I cannot rewatch that movie. The scenes that I can remember, hate. Yeah, the trailer will show you how disturbing that movie is, and it's way worse in the actual movie. Hereditary and Midsommar are one and done watches. I never watched that one. Yeah. If I think it's disturbing because I watch like a horror movie almost every day. Hereditary is disturbing. That's what we're talking about. Hi, Jackie. Yeah. I don't like it. Mommy Dearest was truly terrifying, but it's about a kid, so it's actually more sad. And I don't like that. I don't want it to depress me. I still have not watched the Pearl X franchise either. Drag Me to Hell. I saw that when I was a teenager, I think. It was good. There was a movie a while back about some activist plane crash and they get surrounded by a cannibal tribe in the rainforest. It was an Eli Roth. I love Eli Roth movies. I haven't heard of that one though. No, it's not a bad movie. I just can't stand to watch it. It makes me uncomfortable. I want to see Drag Me to Hell. I think it's called Tamara. Another movie I want to see. Drag Me to Hell is good. Veronica, like the one about that possession. I've not seen Green Inferno. The Orphan. Oh, God. The Orphan with the little girl creeped me out at first. Now it makes me angry how Esther is. The Exorcist was too much. I don't watch those. That's crazy because I watch so many possession movies. I will not watch The Exorcist. I don't know why. And I watch possession movies. Like, actually, the movie The Possession with the Dybbuk box is one of my favorite movies. It just depends. Like, I can just feel if it's going to bother me or not. And The Exorcist bothers me. I don't know why. I heard the new one sucked. Yeah, with Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I love that movie. Where his daughter gets the Dybbuk box. Yeah, I know. It's a classic. I don't think I want to see The Hills Have Eyes. I highly recommend you don't watch that. I remember working in a theater and there was a scene of an old man yeah, I don't like that. Killing a dog. I can't watch movies where the dog dies. Me either. I will literally Google it. There's actually a website called Does the Dog Die? And to tell you if any animals get harmed. And I will look that up because I don't like movies where animals get hurt. I feel like a lot of horror movies now aren't as scary as the old ones. That's true. That's why I like mid-2000s, man. I'm telling you. Who else is excited for the new Conjuring movie? Who's excited? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I literally cannot wait. That is my favorite franchise. One of my favorite franchise. My favorite paranormal. Have you watched Haunting the Hill House series on Netflix? Yes. I really enjoyed that one. But Bly Manor, I keep starting and stopping because it's just, I don't know, kind of boring. I think Scream doesn't come out till next year. But Hills Have Eyes is disturbing. Like, it has many triggering things in it, I'll be honest. I don't really like it. Scream is my favorite slasher franchise, for sure. Yeah, exactly, the grape scene. Hate it. I don't like that movie. This is a paranormal question. Can you make a video about how to protect yourself against evil, demonic, negative spirits? Yes, that's actually a great movie idea, and I will write that down. Movie idea. Video idea, and I will write that down. Because I have several ways, actually. I always feel like I have cat hair on my face. And they're both in here, so I probably do. Which Scream was your top 3? 1, 5, and 6. 1, because it's the classic. Billy Loomis. I love Skeet Ulrich. And it's just like the first one. Him and Matthew Lillard. Absolute favorite. Classic. Nothing can go above that. But 5 and 6 with Jenna and Melissa. Absolutely my favorite. I don't care about the ones in between, to be honest. And I'm more mad that they are no longer in the franchise because I got so, like, attached to the core 4 that, because I also love Mindy and Chad, that them changing it and all that fallout that they had really pissed me off. No, their storyline is done from what I know. Because Melissa Barrera got fired, I'm assuming, for, and then Jenna did not like the treatment of Melissa, so she also dropped off. And then so in order to, like, gain us back, they were like, oh, Matthew Lillard's coming back. And I'm like, we gonna see, because y'all already pissed me off. I'm happy that she's back, or that Sydney is back, but I just felt like we have so much Sydney, and it's nothing against her. Her storyline is fine, but you gave me Sam and Tara and Chad and Mindy, and then you just take them away from me? And Dewey dying really pissed me off. That didn't need to happen. Yeah, let Sydney live her life, okay? Let her live. I did see the trailer for season 2 of Wednesday. Or maybe I saw a teaser. Maybe I didn't see the full one. I feel like maybe I saw a teaser. She apparently Spyglass dropped her because of her political views or her views on the whole war situation that was going on at the time, which I think is BS, because what does that have to do with, her part in the movie? That really made me mad. Yeah, I loved the core 4, and they took them away from me, and now it's going to take a lot of work for me to want to watch the next one. I know. How do you kill off Dewey? Of all people. Right, it's her right. Her beliefs, her opinions, what she stands for and speaks on should have nothing to do with the movie. Jenna Ortega was so damn good. I know! I'm telling you, that shit pissed me off. I have not seen The Witch, but it is on my list too after watching Nosferatu. Right, it has nothing to do with the movie. They acted based on their own personal feelings and opinions, and I think that is not okay. Jenna Ortega is very good in horror. Like, she was made for horror. So was Melissa Barrera, though. Did you see her in Abigail? Like, I just love her. Mm-hmm. Original Blair Witch is very good. Even though you see nothing, it's still terrifying. And the fact that it was so low budget and like unscripted. I didn't watch Presents because I heard it was depressing. And it kind of gave that. Once I figured out what the storyline was going to be, I didn't want to go see it. Same, her acting is great. Let's see if they can live up to it when it comes up. We'll see. Like, it's going to take a lot. And, you know, dangling Matthew Lillard will get me to watch it. But does that mean I'm going to like it? No. Because it really depends on how they write the story. But you know what? That's probably another big reason why I love Hard Eye so much, because at least we got Chad in there. I have seen The Babadook. It was actually really creepy. I have mixed feelings about Barbarian because I thought it was going to be way different than what it was. The twist was like, I'm not sold on it. I love Matthew Lillard, yes, for sure. And that's probably the only reason I will be watching. I did see Longlegs. I remember the marketing for that movie was crazy, and I was like, oh, this is going to be terrifying. And everybody was like, it's so disturbing. I was so disappointed. Me and Bobby were in the theater like, are we going to get to the disturbing, uncomfortable part? They were like, it makes you so uncomfortable. When? It feels like they had so many movie ideas and they just crammed them all into one movie. And it just didn't make sense. It was such a letdown. It was so dumb. And I was like, when I saw it, I think it's on Hulu now, isn't it? I'm like, I'm going to give it another chance and see if I'm missing something. But the more of you that validate me in that shit was dumb is making me be like, okay, I'm not wrong. 6.4 out of 10. Longlegs sucks. I mean, you can watch it for yourself and form your own opinion. You might feel differently. I just felt like it was definitely a letdown. Like, because the marketing for it made you think this was going to be the most disturbing movie of the year. I think I do have a Robert the Doll video, guys. It might not be on this channel, though. It might be on my other channel, like way back when I was doing Paranormal over there. I've done Robert years ago. I wouldn't say he's the most haunted, but I would say that he's the doll you don't, like, fuck with. So, like, if you go to the museum to see him, you don't take his picture without permission. He has so many apology letters. Yeah, they did. They marketed it, like, and the way that they marketed it didn't match the movie. Like, I was waiting for the marketing to happen in the movie, and it didn't. I don't like the Terrifier series. He's too bloody. Do not tell my husband that. And that is his favorite franchise. Imaginary was cute. I did enjoy it. It was like fun. Oh, I would absolutely go to Zach's museum. Yeah, Imaginary wasn't scary, but it was fun. It was really cute. His museum's in Vegas. The only horror movies I can watch are the scary movie parody movies. I know it's fake, but watching gory murder, especially schmexual, is too disturbing for me. I get it. Yeah, it's in Vegas. Yeah, horror and stuff is not for everybody. I get it. I don't know. I just grew up on it, so it's just, they're my comfort movies. Said I'm just here because I love Sammy. Well, thank you. I appreciate the support, even though you guys aren't creepy people. The shower scene in Terrifier 3. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Art is a cutie patootie. My favorite is ghost and possession type movies. Me too. Not blood and gore. I can do gore. But it's not like my favorite. I really like ghost and possession too. Do you think dead silence is a part of The Conjuring? I know there's a debate because there's like a small crossover, but I don't know because I don't know. I don't think so. Even though I love that movie. Dead Silence, that's creepy. My husband was screaming in The Nun, so that tells you his level of how much scary movies he can handle. That's so funny. Now, in his defense, The Nun, the jump scares, and the fact that they filmed it in an actual, like, creepy-ass castle, I'm with him. It's eerie. Art is a straight-up demon. He's definitely a demon. I'm just interested in the lore. The fourth movie is supposed to tell the lore. That's what I'm excited to see. Yeah, the Mary Shaw poem. Yeah, creepy. I like Dead Silence a lot. I like ghost hunter documentaries and true ghost stories as long as they don't seem fake. Yeah. I actually even if they are fake or like scary videos, like paranormal videos, even though you're like, okay, this is probably fake, it's like, but it's still fun. Have I ever used a Ouija board? No. I will not touch a Ouija board. My aunt actually was with a group of friends when she was a teenager. She told me the story. Her friends were playing the Ouija board, but she wouldn't touch it. She just sat off like to the back of the room, and her friends were playing the Ouija board, and one of her friends got thrown across the room. And she said she would never, ever, ever go near one ever again. And she told that story to me and my cousin, her daughter, whenever we were really little. So that's just something I don't F with. Like, I like to talk about Ouija board stories and stuff, but I would never have one in my home or anything, even like a rug or like anything that resembles a Ouija board will be in my home. Darkness Falls was so terrifying as a child, yes. Definitely agree. Yes, across the room. And I should say, my aunt is not someone who like really believes in the paranormal or anything like that, but that freaked her out. I don't mess with that. I'm so scared of something passing through and getting attached, which is very common because you have to think you're summoning something. When you are openly trying to contact something, you're giving it permission, you're summoning it, you're letting it in. So you're allowing it to come into your world. The investigation you did was cool. The hotel was creepy. No staff. That was so weird. That was so freaking weird. Right. Who's to say it'll leave? And the thing is that you play the Ouija board, right? Say nothing happens. It can wait months. It can literally wait months to show up. It can do what it wants whenever it's ready. It's 12:07. It's officially Summerween, guys. Yeah, even if you move home, they can go with you. Okay, you guys ready to start some bizarre bub? We've been talking for an hour. Even if you say goodbye to the board, it's no guarantee that it'll leave. That's true. That literally makes the hair on the back of my neck stand up thinking of something watching me. No, for real. Today was so depressing. I need the horror. Well, this should make you feel better. When I was a teenager, a friend and I did the Ouija board because... Oh, and nothing happened because we didn't believe it, thankfully, because hearing all these stories tripped me out. It definitely helped that you didn't believe it. I'm the idiot that would be hoarding garlic to block evil spirits, and it would do nothing to help like in sinners. Oh my god. Oh, you know what? That is so funny. I did not even think about that when watching the movie. It definitely did nothing. It literally did nothing. They had to choke down that garlic for no reason. Is the new Conjuring supposed to be the last one? Yes. Are they ever going to elaborate on Lorraine's encounter with Frenchie and what happened to her during his exorcism? I don't think so. This is supposed to be the last one, but you know, I heard that they've been thinking or talking about, or it was talked about, a show. And I feel like that they should do a Conjuring series where each episode is on one of the items. Like, based on their cases. Like, each episode should be a different case that they worked on, and where one of the items came from, like the Doll of Shadows, obviously Annabelle, all the classics and stuff too, but things that we didn't get to see in the movies. Phallic is awesome. Bonnie, that lady, even without her makeup, looks like Phallic. I'd never leave my couch. I love The Conjuring and The Nun. Same. Alright, let's see. Didn't the Warrens have a case involving a werewolf? Or I thought so. I'm gonna have to do like a deep dive. Alright, you guys. Tell me if you can hear this, okay?
In the following video, a woman named Britt is outside her house.
And tell me if it's too loud.
Calm after witnessing
Or if it's
something
okay.
that left her immensely terrified.
I'm recording this just in the off chance that no one believes me. Maybe I can catch it.
It's good? Okay.
And by the way, I have a freaking cemetery in my front yard, which probably doesn't help my cause. But I was just inside. I'm by myself with my dog. She's in that room upstairs. Josie? Josie?
That's not good.
Yeah, she's just been staring at that, and then she started barking, and she growled, and when she growled, I kind of like booked it. Staring at that, and then she started barking, and she growled, and when she growled, I kind of like booked it.
Yeah, that dog definitely sees something.
Really know what she's staring at. Because again, like, this is usually how she looks.
Yes, animals always know. Animals and kids,
she's
man.
waiting for me to come in, and I'm just like, What? What is it?
For some reason, Britt's dog has been staring at this closet space for quite some time, despite there being no one or nothing inside. The space is clear, but strangely, her dog is locked in on something. Although initially spooked, it wasn't until her dog started growling and barking at the space that she immediately fled,
The dog
at
is
which
super
point she
cute.
began to record this video. Now there's something in the beginning that Britt captures, which is worth pointing out, and that's the graveyard in front of her house. Every so often, Josie would come out to this spot and just stare at it in the same way that she would when looking at the closet space.
Josie.
Yeah, something's definitely there. Like, she sees something.
Josie, what's going on?
Having a graveyard there is crazy.
For this reason, Britt believes that the cemetery might have something to do with Josie's strange behavior.
Do you think?
It's as though she's seeing something that
What
we
the
can't.
fuck? Who
But
the
things
fuck
get
would
even
do that?
creepier
Graveyard.
when
I
Britt
know.
mentions a certain detail about this graveyard.
So a lot of you guys have also been asking questions about the graveyard. Yes, we do indeed have a graveyard on this property. So this was my grandparents' ranch, and it was their wish to be buried right here, just where they were. And before they passed away, they buried all of their cats right here where you see the little crosses, and so that's really all that there's to it. But things have been quite strange lately. Like, for some reason, cows just like come to this area sometimes and like surround it, because we during the day we leave that gate open.
As she mentions, cows would also come to this exact spot and do the same thing that her dog would do. Keep in mind that the only farm animals that she has on this ranch are horses. These cows aren't hers, but they always come from a neighboring ranch and surround her graveyard.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
That's so weird.
They literally just come
Why
in
are the
all
cows
time.
coming there?
It's a newer development. Like, why? They just kind of come and
Cows, they're everywhere else but where they belong.
around this area.
That's what I was thinking. Something, it's more than just it being a graveyard. Something happened there.
If Josie's behavior hasn't fully convinced Britt that something is up with her graveyard, then the cows definitely have.
It does look like the
Now,
Chick-fil-A
the
cow.
situation is a relatively new occurrence. It was only a month ago in April that they started to appear. This is why she's been trying to record them as much as she can.
No,
just in case
low-key,
they stop showing up and no one believes her. But one
Someone
night,
could have
while
done
getting food
something in
delivered,
that
Britt
spot
records
because of
something
it being
that
a
makes her
graveyard,
even
like
more
when she
certain
wasn't
that there's
home
something
or...
off about the graveyard. It's late at night when this is captured.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Sorry about
Yeah,
that.
this is location is outside. Go ahead.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, that's his
I'm
cows.
sorry.
Yeah. It's okay. No problem.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Have a good night.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Dude, a cow that was-
it's good. It's like all.
They're actually not mine. I don't know. It wasn't showing up.
Oh, I thought it was his cows. Why is he there?
Hi.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. See, this is what I'm talking about. Every
A female was
freaking
hurt
night,
there. I feel
like,
like
even at
you
night,
think
they
so?
come and hang out here, and they just like
Something happened there.
they just like
Animals don't just gather like that just because there's a graveyard. Yeah, there's something dark there.
Are you for real right now?
Yeah.
Eerily, her shirt is pulled by something that can't be seen. It was right after she walked in to disable the home security alarm, which had gone off for unknown reasons, that this happened. Upon feeling a sudden yank, she immediately drops her food and runs out in a panic frenzy.
Oh, I
According to
just saw
her,
the
it was
shirt.
as if someone had tugged at her sleeve with
That's
all their
not-
might. Shaken
That's
up by
not her
this, she
people.
decides to sleep in the RV outside and wait until her family came back from their trip. It goes without saying, but she was totally freaked out, and it didn't help that she
That's
was
not her
all alone when this
grandparents there.
happened. This incident, along with the strange behavior from the animals, has led her to believe that the graveyard is either cursed or haunted. Whether paranormal or not, these occurrences are still pretty creepy. But despite there being no further videos on the situation, these current ones continue to spook viewers and make them wonder just what exactly is going on with Britt's home. Like all videos, this one remains a mystery.
Ugh.
Now, this
I know,
next
leaving the
video
door
takes
open
place
was
at a
making me
museum
nervous
where
too.
Something pretty creepy was captured. Now, just for context, the person recording this was visiting this museum after his father came
Yeah,
here a
time
few
to cleanse
days
for
ago.
sure.
His dad told him that there was something off about this place. He doesn't know why, but the exhibition that's dedicated to a woman known as Maria Sabina creeps him out. Whether it's because her wax statue looks a little too real or her history with witchcraft, this whole exhibition scares him. But after watching this video that his son took, there's no way that he's coming back to this place now. The following is what his son captured at the exhibition of Maria Sabina. Have a look.
No, está perro este.
Did y'all see that?
Güey, ¿qué pedo?
Somehow, the wax figure of Maria Sabina comes alive.
Oh.
She seemingly tilts her head in a quick and sudden motion, almost as if scrutinizing the person recording her. Evidently, it scares the living daylights out of the cameraman, but it doesn't stop him from recording.
Right, that looks so
He continues
real.
to film, just in case she moves again. But she doesn't. The figure is now acting as it should.
Güey, ¿qué pedo?
Now, this whole occurrence has freaked out many viewers, including the father who came here before. However, unlike many, he started to think that maybe this was just part of the figure's design. Maybe it was meant
I
to
don't like
move
that.
as it was built
I don't
that
like
way.
that at all.
But according to the museum's owner, this should not have happened.
¿Qué onda, amigo? No, amigo, no manejo nada de mecatrónica. Es una figura totalmente en cera. Mira, es una pieza total rígida, no se puede manipular. Te digo, no tiene nada. Te digo,
No, that thing moved.
No hay cables, no hay nada, no es un robot. Es una figura totalmente en cera.
If the figure isn't an animatronic or anything of that sort, then just how exactly did it move? This question
Not him
continues to
touching
remain
it, I
unanswered,
know.
and it seems likely that it'll stay that way for a while until more evidence is presented. Until then, you can assess what exactly transpired here. Now, the following video comes from an account that posts videos of firefighters putting out fires. All the videos on this page appear to be meant for educational purposes, from showing procedures that a firefighter
House
must
of
follow
Facts,
during
yeah. I
critical
love that movie too.
situations, to demonstrating how a fire truck navigates through traffic. An aspiring firefighter can
No, for
find these
real, that was
videos pretty
creepy.
useful.
I don't like it.
However, one video in particular might seem a bit strange to the person who's watching this for educational purposes. Unlike most videos, this one is pretty creepy. On March 10th of 2025, a man is recording a vacant property that's burning down in the middle of the woods. As he films, something is captured that's left many viewers unsettled.
This is bizarre,
Now,
Bo.
the man recording owns this property, and he had no idea that
Why am I
during
watching this
footage,
before
something
bed?
pretty creepy happened.
You don't love horror
I'll play
before
the rest
bed?
of the
I'm just
footage and let you see for yourself. This is what he caught.
You should see it right now. It's amazing. Look through the window.
Ah!
It's getting out of hand right now.
Did y'all see that? Look down the hall. Yep.
Woo. It's getting out of hand right now.
It isn't obvious at first, but if you look closely, a black figure can be seen moving inside the burning structure. Considering that the property had been vacant for many years, there shouldn't have been anyone or anything inside, but strangely, something is. Even stranger is that the figure quickly ducks out of sight the moment the owner looks down the hall, almost as if it was trying to hide. The owner would have
Yeah,
probably
it's
seen it
tall.
had he not been mesmerized
Yeah.
by the blazing flames that were close to him.
It's amazing. Look through the window.
For this reason, he misses the figure, and, apparently, something else. It was only after viewers started looking closely at the rest of the footage that more things were noticed. As it seems, the figure wasn't the only unsettling thing about this clip.
Definitely a shadow person.
Ooh, that's burning. I don't know why that burns.
Out of nowhere, a child's voice is caught on camera, even though there were no kids around.
OMG.
It's a distinct voice that clearly sounds like a child laughing. Although not sure where the voice came from, many believe that the house might have some connection to it. If that's so, then what was captured next has most likely convinced many that the house is haunted. While recording a different side of the burning structure, this was caught.
All day.
Oh my, what is going on?
Like before, a dark figure is briefly seen before disappearing out of nowhere. It's the fact that it comes out from the same house.
That
as
is
the
a
last figure
shadow
was seen
person.
That makes this video even creepier. And it doesn't help that a child's voice was caught earlier. Could it be, as viewers believe, that all these occurrences are due to the fact that the house is haunted? Some believe that
Yeah.
the burning house has forced whatever had been inside to leave the property at once, which to them explains why the shadowy figure was seen running out of the house and the kid's voice was heard outside, as if they had nowhere else to go now. Although an interesting thought, it isn't certain if that's the case. Like all videos, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions, but let me know what you think.
I don't like it. That is not just a regular ghost either.
Now this next video takes place at a hotel in Spain, where a group of friends had taken an elevator that for some reason wouldn't take them to their floor.
Let's go do it again.
Just giving
Been
elevator
doing this
game.
for a minute, and there's nothing out there. You need to hit that gym. You wanna figure it out?
Also, Annabelle.
Alright, no, that did something.
Y'all remember the elevator scene?
What is going on?
Are we too heavy? Is there someone there? What?
Although pretty creepy, it could be that the elevator was simply malfunctioning and therefore unable to move. However, this occurrence wouldn't be so creepy if it
said,
weren't for
"I
the
enjoy
fact that other
stairs."
hotel guests have reported the same problem when taking this elevator. It's a common occurrence, according to hotel staff, and they're not sure why this happens. The 16th floor is still under construction, meaning that no guests are staying there at the moment, so it doesn't make sense as to why it does this. But fast forward to only a day or two later, and this happens.
Yo, so this elevator is acting mad weird.
You said my house is haunted, but it's cool because the ghost points out which house repairs are needed. That's a helpful ghost.
We started a few floors up, and
Oh no, this is nightmare fuel.
Did we stop?
The elevator suddenly stops working. As it turns out, there had been a power outage affecting most parts of Spain and Portugal, and it just so happens that the group of friends were taking this elevator when it happened.
the backup, yeah, there you go. The
Nuh-uh.
backup generator's been coming on and off. We've been having the time of our lives. And yeah, we're like cooking alive.
Now thankfully, while being stuck inside, the backup generator kicks in, but it's not working as it should, as the lights continue to go on and off randomly. But as all three friends have fun with the flashing lights, this happens.
There you go. I got you. Oh. Oh, he's cooking something.
What are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
I gotta pee.
Oh, you gotta pee.
It's making my bladder. I gotta pee.
You gotta pee.
I feel like the rapper. Go. I gotta pee. I'm holding my bladder.
Yeah.
I gotta pee. I don't know what else is going on. I gotta pee. It's making me mad. I'm like so in your
Please tell me you guys saw that.
This is probably the worst
In the corner of the elevator, a dark silhouette is seen right behind one of the friends. It's small, but clear enough to see that something out of place is there. Neither friend had realized what this was, but after watching this footage,
Oh,
they
at the
can't help
Cecil
but
Hotel?
think that something otherworldly had been inside the elevator. Now thankfully, after some time, the group was able to escape, but not in the way that they imagined.
We're moving.
Definitely giving the grudge.
Where are we going?
Wait.
I know, getting stuck in an elevator in a foreign country would be so terrifying. And it's pitch black.
All right.
I mean, of course it
They were
is.
brought up to the 16th floor after being stuck inside for about an hour and a half. Just like before, no one had called it. Although definitely strange, they would much rather be on this floor than inside the broken elevator for obvious reasons.
With
But
the
question
demon.
still remains. Just who called it up? And most importantly, just what exactly had been inside the elevator? To this day, the friends have no clue, but they're just
I don't
glad
like
things
that.
didn't take a turn for the worse while being trapped inside. Ghost or not, this video is pretty strange.
That gives me bad vibes. Yeah, I would definitely stay at the Cecil. I would stay at any haunted hotel.
It's late at night when a mother quickly grabs her phone to record this video. She lays in bed across from her daughter, who just told her a few hours ago that she was scared of sleeping in her room. According to the mother who sent me this,
They had
she
to
was
be
terribly
drunk,
shaken
yeah.
up by the events of that night. Something in her home had felt completely off, and she needed to record this. While taking this video, she captures this.
No. Okay, so you said, is that what shadow people look like? Shadow people look like shadow people, like a person. That, I've seen that, and it was not a person. It was a black mass, and that is a demon. Okay? That's a bad, very negative entity. It, like, that thing was not good at all. That was pure evil.
So
That was not the same as a
sleeping
shadow
with me
person.
in my bed tonight. She kept saying that she was really scared of something in her room. I'm a little bit shaky. I don't know if you guys can tell, but
Yeah, the thing in the elevator, that was pure evil. What the F is that? Oh, toy's going off. Great. I love that. We have that Target dog.
so this is the same toy that used to go off in the past. And it's always terrified me since. So I would ask it questions and it would answer with noises.
Excuse me, no. No. No.
With noises.
Now I will admit that watching this video the first time, I completely
I
missed
don't
what
like that.
happened. It wasn't until brightening up this footage that it became much clearer. A finger on this toy arm suddenly lifts on its own. It almost seems to be pointing at the mother, as if to say, I see you. Although definitely strange, this
Ew.
occurrence is made creepier by the toy truck. For whatever reason, it was going off before this happened. As the mother writes, the reason this toy truck scares her isn't just because it's going off right now, but because it seems to be intelligent when it shouldn't be. Shannon, the mother in question, would sometimes ask the toy to light up or make a sound, and shortly thereafter, it would. This has led her to believe the toy's either cursed or haunted. The same is said about the toy arm. But as always, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. Did Shannon capture evidence of a
Demon.
paranormal occurrence? Or might there be something to explain what happened? Let me know your thoughts on this one.
Bag all those toys up. Get them the F out.
If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any...
Cleanse the house. We're going to skip the last one because it's sad. Okay. Yeah, I don't... And I can't say anything about them having a weird arm laying on the table because I literally have 2 creepy dolls in my room and a picture of a demon. None. But mine is not doing what hers is doing. I would be very concerned. 3 priests. Yeah, like I said, I can't judge that they have a weird arm laying on their table. I mean, you have not seen my house. You don't necessarily have to move, but they need to bag those toys up and cleanse that house. How frustrating it must be to have to figure out and go through the process of cleansing and ridding yourself of the attachments. No, literally. That video was scary. Are we ready for another one? I want to know why they have that arm in the house. Yeah, I'm not understanding the mannequin arm. But again, a lot of people don't understand my decor either. But mine's not pointing and doing things it shouldn't. At least not when I'm looking.
On March 2nd of 2025, a woman named Jeanette moves into a new apartment, unaware that she would film something very unsettling while moving in. Ever since getting the keys to the place, she's been documenting her entire...
Oh, you talking about Thing? I have Thing over on my shelf from the Addams Family. I remember when I was 10, I would hear noises coming from my Barbies and decided to get rid of all my toys. Till this day, I've never told my mom. She thinks I just outgrew playing with toys. No, literally. Okay, I'm going to tell y'all a story real quick. When I was a kid, my cousin and I used to stay at our grandma's house. And I swear the house was freaking haunted. We had a playroom in the back of the house. It's all the way at the end of the hallway. There was this toy parrot that had no batteries. And yet, at nighttime, we would all be in the living room, and back there in that dark, creepy-ass room, that thing would go off. No batteries. We were terrified of that thing. I'm so serious. I'm so freaking serious. I feel like since you moved into your house 3 or 4 times, I've seen weird stuff happen in your videos, but I don't remember anything specifically. People have said they saw my little sinister doll move, but I don't know. This is a brand new construction, so. But that doesn't mean that there wasn't something on the land. I don't know, but usually I can tell. I'm pretty sensitive to that stuff. I would know if there was something here. Did your mom hear it going off? She wasn't there. It was just me and my cousin and my grandma. So it was just my grandma, me, and my cousin. And, yeah. But I believe that parrot was also my aunt's parrot as a child. Or, like, there was something with that freaking parrot because other people had experienced that parrot going off before it became our toy. But, yeah, it would happen in front of everyone. Oh, yeah, my mom is very much a believer in the paranormal. She experienced things her whole life, too. We experienced tons of stuff. She's actually very good at seeing them and knowing they're there and getting rid of them. I'll tell her to do a video on it. Yeah, we've always been into the paranormal stuff. My mom has been with her friend. Her friend is an actual full-blown like medium. Years and years and years ago, they were asked to go to this house, and it was an old historic house, and they pulled up, like, they didn't pull up to the house, but they pulled up like near the house where they could see it, and they were sitting in the car, and my mom's friend, who is the medium who can literally just see them like anywhere, my mom was like, what are we doing? And she was like, I can see them, I can see the demons piling out of those windows. And she's like, and I can see like flames. It was really weird. Like, it was a house full of them, because I don't know if some like bad stuff had gone on there, but yeah, it was crazy. A lot of people say they like her voice too, and that she's soothing. Yeah, it's scary to see. I've never been able to see them like directly, but out of the corner of my eye, I can see them, and I can feel when they're there. Me and my buddy went to an abandoned house when we were 13 and saw hoof prints at the base of the attic stairs inside the house, and we booked it. That's the best idea, because that was definitely, they were doing some type of rituals or something. They summoned something there. Are demons spirits that never crossed over? No, demons were never human to begin with. Or do they cross over and come back from hell? They were never alive. They are just bad entities. They were never human. I would never move into an old house. I would, but I would cleanse it first. You need to cleanse the property and the house. A lot of people don't think about the property. Yeah, hoof prints means they summoned something. Sometimes I think I want to manifest medium abilities, but then these stories make me thankful. Yeah, you don't want to. My hometown in San Antonio, Texas, there's train tracks here, and there's a rumor that if you leave your car there, you'll see handprints of children. Oh my God, I've heard that. I've actually seen a video of someone who did it, and there was little handprints on the backs of their car, and they like pushed them over the train tracks. Is that what you're talking about, where they like push them over and you can see the handprints after? Yeah, I've been able to see things out of the corner of my eye too, and it's freaking weird. Yeah, I've seen videos of people testing that, and it really happened. I don't call myself a medium anymore because of that experience I've had. Yeah, I'm not a medium either. I'm just sensitive to the energies. I don't know. I was trying to research it. It's like clairsentient or kind of clairvoyant. I don't know. Oh, there's tons of haunted areas in Florida. Bobby and I actually investigated the haunted jail in St. Augustine a couple summers ago. That we got a lot of activity there, but there's tons of places, really all over Florida. But I think my favorite spot that's closest to us that I really want to do a lot of places in that area is Savannah. Yeah, he went with me. The lighthouse is haunted. I would love to. I think they only let you book it during like October. I'm thinking about trying to see if I can pay to investigate it. Yeah, let's get back to the video. Sorry.
Entire moving in process. But then one day, while making a video, she records this.
I know, I'm gonna try. Oh, I saw this. Oh god.
Please get out. Please get out of my apartment. Please get out of my apartment.
A man who she doesn't know suddenly appears in her apartment. He most likely walked in after seeing the door was unlocked. Now, while it's unsure if they caught him, viewers are completely baffled by something else in this video. Somehow, the door opens on its own right when Jeanette is heading towards it. In the heat of the moment, she didn't realize this until much later when viewers pointed this out.
Okay, update. I'm just as confused as you guys are. I have no idea what happened. All I know is whatever happened, I'm grateful to whatever opened this door, because if this didn't open, I don't know, some things probably would have happened. So.
Now,
She also
Jeanette makes it out
ghost.
safely and immediately gets help. But despite this terrifying encounter, nothing would prepare her for what occurred only a few nights later. As she writes, "I have no words to explain this." While trying to record a cute video with her cat, this happens.
Cute kitty. Yeah, the cat knew something was off. Get the cat. I'm wondering that too. If he has a key. I do not like this. Grab the club. No, for real. For real. Oh, well, I don't think that's going to solve our problem. Yep. The mouse-cool tool is not going to cut
As
it.
it seems, the intruder wasn't the only presence inside her apartment. On her bed, this happens. An indentation begins to form, as if someone had gone on the mattress. But then another imprint begins to emerge, causing Jeanette to freak out. Understandably, she scurries over to another corner of the room while trying her best to remain calm. From here, we can barely see the indents, but looking closely, either a black speck or something like it appears on the bed. Terrified by this, and more so by the person outside her door, she calls the police and spends the night at her
Where's
neighbor's.
the cat?
And yes, her cat also came along.
Okay.
Now, while police did find the intruder who ran away, they have no explanation for what occurred in this video. However, this wouldn't be the first time that something like this has happened.
It was right there between the green table and the bed against the wall. No. Tell me how I saw someone.
Given both incidents, the question is begged, just what is going on with Jeanette's new place? And why is it that something unusual takes place
his
during
name
the
is
break-in?
Gremlin.
She continues to share videos of her moving in journey, but thankfully, no new intrusions have occurred since then. As always, let me know your thoughts on
He's
this
in here
one.
asleep, actually. He acts like a
In the following
gremlin.
video, a young girl is playing a game by herself when something happens that scares the living daylights out of her.
The sky is blue, and I see you.
Oh, I don't like that game.
Although nothing is seen, she swears that she saw a face inside her bedroom. Apparently, this is what happens when you play the game that she was playing. It's called The Sky is Blue, and the objective of the game is to record a floating face on camera. Now, seeing how scared and shaken up she was,
I post
her
them on my
parents
story
deemed
all the
it
time.
necessary to ban her from playing the game inside the house. But despite this rule, she continues to play the game.
Sky is blue, and I see you.
Although having broken this rule, she wouldn't be the only one in her family to break it. Her older sister Vicky wanted to see what it was that freaked out her little sister when she played this game. So, she plays it with her.
What do? You go, the sky is blue, move down and say, and I see you. And you want to look for a baby's face.
The sky is blue, and I see you.
That's
like
not
this game.
how you do it. You have to point up at the ceiling and...
That's what I did.
And slowly go down.
Why do I have to do it slowly?
Because that's how it goes.
The sky is blue.
Like before, nothing appears. But one night, when Vicky decides to play the game with every room inside the house since no one else was home, this happens.
The sky is blue, and I see you. The sky is blue, and I see you.
No, you're not going to invite unwanted spirits in your house. You're not saying it. I know, I fear a jump scare too.
The sky is blue, and I see you.
Yeah, Ring Around the Rosie is based on that.
The sky is blue, and I see you.
The house is definitely creepy.
The sky is blue, and I see you.
Vicky was completely shaken up by what occurred inside her bedroom.
What
the
the
chandelier
was
had
that?
somehow
Oh,
detached itself from
God.
the ceiling. This didn't make any sense to her, considering that the chandelier was securely mounted. The only way that it could have fallen, as she believes, was if the weight had brought it down. But even then, the fact that it happened right when she was playing this game is what freaks her out.
Alright, so for those of you asking, this is what fell. That game? Absolutely not.
Whether a
Says you who
coincidence or
played it
not,
50
the
times.
sudden falling of the black fixture had sent her running in a panic frenzy. It's no wonder why Vicky hasn't played the game since then.
You screamed.
Now, it isn't sure if playing the game had anything to do with what occurred, but until more people share their experience playing the game, this footage will continue to remain unexplained.
Happy I have my cat by my side. The suspense. My cat doesn't care about me. He's over
In
there.
the following video, Diana Sudi and her brother are freaking out after seeing many police cars pulling up to their backyard.
One that now it's like there's another one.
There's another one? Oh, you're right. What the hell is... Here.
Look,
No, the sky is falling.
It appears that all the policemen are checking out this trailer. Something about it must be worth examining, because as it seems, a lot of cops are going inside.
It did look like a
According to
spider.
Diana, the trailer belongs to her father, and he's been renting it out
That's
to
what I
someone.
thought it was, a giant spider.
However, the person living inside has not left the trailer for more than a week, which is why the police are here. They're conducting a welfare check to see if the man
They
inside is
nosy as
okay.
hell.
But upon checking, they discovered something.
This one's
rather
actually kind of sad though, I
unfortunate.
think. If it's the one I'm thinking about.
The judge.
The man had passed away. Now, it's worth mentioning that during this recording, Diana and her brother didn't know the man had passed. They were just recording all the commotion that was going on in their backyard. But as they got closer to the trailer, Diana captures something that she can't explain. The following is her footage. Watch closely.
I'm
right there. Wait, they're going up to Tom's place. So wait, you said the light wasn't off.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean,
Did y'all see that?
Are they calling something in? Going back over. What was Tom doing?
Is there like an app you can check or something to figure out?
Neither Diana nor her brother had noticed the small figure. They don't recall ever seeing the silhouette from the recording, which makes them think that it was never there to begin with. However, the video shows otherwise. Something was actually there, but for some reason, they couldn't see it in person. But of course, the strangest part about this is the figure itself. At some point, the figure disappears behind a policeman.
That's a lot of cops.
To Diana, this might explain why the silhouette was completely elusive to them. Now, while this whole incident creeps her out, it doesn't compare to what happens when she and her father decide to go inside the trailer a few days after this occurrence. But Diana regrets helping
That's
them
what I'm thinking.
because, while checking it out, this happens.
Oh. You brought your phone?
Yeah. Hey.
Get ready. Could be a little smelly.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Oh my god.
Oh, the alcohol.
Jeez. Oh my god.
What the F was that?
A lifeless crow suddenly falls out from an open cabinet, scaring the living daylights out of Diana. Although not sure how it just suddenly fell out, she has no words for what she finds while being inside the trailer. What she uncovers has left her beyond spooked.
That's what I'm saying. There was something dark going on here.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Oh, Jesus.
That's what I'm saying. That bird, that crow, not good already.
Did this guy have a kid? What is this?
Yeah, this kid died too, like down before. A long time ago.
While it may seem like nothing significant, these handprints are the reason why Diana hasn't been able to come back to this trailer. It didn't immediately click for her, but after going home and watching this video, she quickly sent it to her brother, who then told her exactly what she was thinking. While looking back at the video she took days before, she couldn't help but notice the size of the figure.
Yeah, the alcohol too.
Its stature is similar to that of a child's. Could it be, as Diana thinks, that the figure may have been the spirit of the man's child? Given what occurred on this night, she feels that its appearance was unlikely to be a coincidence.
What is this?
Yeah, crows are not a good sign.
A long time ago.
My fluffy cat jumped
As
on
with
the
all
bed,
videos,
and it's all
I'll
dark.
let you be
I
the judge
screamed.
on whether or not something paranormal was captured. But for now, this video remains a mystery. Now, this next video was submitted to me by Rachel K., who works at a retirement home where something very strange was recently caught on camera.
I don't know, it makes me think there was something bad in his house already.
A cleaning crew was sent to clean the second floor of this building. They were sent there to clean up the rooms, but most importantly, a pile of cat litter that a child had accidentally dropped while visiting their grandma. So as requested, they cleaned up the second floor. But right when they were halfway done cleaning up, this happens.
Yeah, that's vegetarian. Vegan will be like, no cheese.
Ew, that's disgusting. Or the vegan cheese.
Or the vegan cheese. That would be.
I'm not the only one that heard that.
Well, there was this one time when I was in this hallway and like, oh,
I'm not convinced about this one. I feel like that was bad acting, and she wasn't actually sweeping anything. You notice how the broom never touched the litter? I'm not convinced, guys. What is this? Paranormal Activity. Oh, come on.
Out of
Yeah.
nowhere, what looks like footprints suddenly appear on the carpet. No other footprints appear anywhere else except
No.
here. This is interesting, considering the color of the prints.
Not buying
they look
it.
quite similar to the coloration of the cat litter.
Walmart
Seeing
version.
how close it is to the cat sand, it doesn't seem far-fetched to think that a pair of feet had set foot on the powdery substance. But the question is, though, just how exactly did a pair of footprints appear without there being someone present?
Editing.
Earlier, the group had heard a strange noise from down the hall.
Look how she's not
Then moments
sweeping.
later, they rush out in a panicked frenzy.
Look how it
after
didn't touch
hearing
any
a loud
litter.
noise. Rachel K., the person who sent me this, thinks that the noise had some connection to the footprints.
She
After all,
never
the
touched
second
the
floor of
litter.
this retirement home is thought to be haunted. Whether or not this explains the footprints remains inconclusive, but as with most videos, you be the judge. How exactly did the footprints
It's giving
manifest on the carpet?
fake.
If you caught something
She's
creepy on
sweeping it
camera,
down.
or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation,
So
you
fake.
can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video. Now, the following video comes from a brother and sister known as Josh and Crystal, who were staying over at a hotel where apparently something happened that neither of them could put into words. It goes without saying, but what happened on this day inside their hotel room continues to keep them up at night.
It's okay. I can see you.
What's okay?
Come to me.
You don't say that.
Are you a little boy?
No. It never is.
It's okay. Come here. It's okay.
Now, while it may seem like nothing much, the rest of the video is what many viewers can't stop talking about. Keep in mind that Crystal thinks the shadow is that of a little boy. Even though nothing about it immediately yells it's a small child, past experiences with the paranormal have led her to believe that this was the spirit of a kid. Viewers, however, couldn't see why she would think this, but after looking closely
I don't
and
trust
noticing a
it.
certain detail, they see it. This is what was caught.
I don't know if my eyes are playing tricks on me, but it looks like it's going like back and forth.
Change your smoke detector battery.
Is he moving?
My husband would lose it listening to that. That's all I'm saying. Walk in there.
It's okay.
No, come back, come back.
Where?
No, you come back. Go straight, look straight.
And this, my friends, is how you invite a demon in.
Towards me? No, no. Turn towards me like you were earlier. Put your back towards me.
Oh no. Oh no.
Needless to
Oh, no.
say, both siblings were utterly spooked. A full-body shadow figure of a little boy seemingly comes out of the bathroom where Josh and Crystal were filming. What was thought to be outside was actually inside with them. The little boy, as they believe, was something beyond explanation. But they're not as spooked by this, considering that the hotel they were staying at is well known for having paranormal occurrences. As they state,
Oh, that
this
is a
wasn't
haunted
the
hotel.
only unexplainable thing that happened to them while being there.
But I don't know
In
that I
fact,
believe this one.
they have more footage of other paranormal occurrences that took place at this hotel, which they plan to release real soon on their channel. So if you're interested, be sure to check out their page.
That's very
But for now,
convenient.
I'll leave it to you to decide as to what exactly was caught on camera.
Nah.
Now this next video comes from Jordan Bowen, who was home alone when she took this video. It's late at night, and she's watching TV while sending Snapchats to her friends. This is something that she often does, especially when she doesn't have any company at home. Her apartment can sometimes feel creepy when no one else is around, so understandably, she talks to friends via Snapchat to feel less alone. But after sending some videos to them, a friend notices something strange in one of her snaps. The following is what she caught without noticing. Take a look.
Yeah, I saw it. I don't like it.
She wasn't alone, or at least not to her knowledge. Initially thinking she was just seeing things, she now sees that it wasn't just all in her head. Someone or something was actually inside her apartment. It's hard to see unless you look closely.
Ooh, that
but
gave me bad
zooming in,
vibes.
You can see what looks like a shadowy mass making its way from one room to another. It happens quickly.
Yeah, that
but
one
if
I
you
don't
slow
like.
the footage, you can tell that something large is moving. As someone in the comments noted, whatever this is looks like it's hunched over
Yeah.
while moving stealthily across the apartment. Whether a person or thing, it did not want to be seen, or at least it seems like that. While not much else is known about this footage,
Don't like
or if
it.
Jordan has caught anything else in her apartment, the video on its own is pretty creepy. So then, just who or what was seen inside Jordan's apartment? Let me know your thoughts on this one.
I don't like it.
At around 5 a.m. on August 14 of 2015, a fire breaks out inside a school building. Many firemen arrive on the scene, while people who live near the school take out their phones to record the raging inferno before them. The school in question is known as Red Crow Community College, and apparently, on the same day the fire took place, something strange was caught on camera. Now, some reports indicate that the fire was started by an arson who has not been identified to this day. Others, however, say that the fire was caused by electrical issues. It's unclear what started it, but this ambiguity is what makes the following video even creepier. The person who sent me this writes that the school used to be a boarding school for children of indigenous tribes. However, many of these kids lost their lives at school as a result of disease outbreaks like measles and meningitis. For this reason, some believe the school grounds are haunted, which might explain what was captured according to them. The video's quality isn't exactly HD since it was taken many years ago, but the following is what was caught outside the school building during the fire.
What the F is that?
It now becomes clear as to why this person was already recording the spot. They had probably already seen the white figure appear before this video. Now at first glance, the pale shape looks like a stream of smoke, but then moments later, the white silhouette begins to move in such a way that makes it seem as though it's alive. Even weirder is that during this time, winds were picking up speed. So if this had been smoke from the fire inside the building, then naturally, it should have been carried away by the winds. But that doesn't happen. Instead, it slithers back into the building in a fluid-like motion, just like a snake. As it appears, it's unknown as to what exactly was captured. Although taken in 2015, this video has yet to be explained.
That, I don't even know what that is. That's crazy. I've never
Now,
seen
this
anything
last
like
video
that.
comes from a concerned mother who caught footage of something that took place inside her son's bedroom. It was recorded on a security camera on March 27 of 2025 when her son was taking a nap.
Your
She
cat is
believes that
harassing
what
you at
was
this point.
captured had something to do with the recent renovations that she's been doing to her house. As she states, "We must have disturbed something during renovations." The following is what was caught.
Oh no, something pulled his leg.
Natalie, the mother of this child, is at a loss for words for what was captured in this footage. Her son was pulled off the bed. Although it isn't obvious as to what had tugged on her son's leg, it's evident that the cat had sensed or noticed something, because only moments after leaving, this happens. What happened here is no doubt pretty weird, but it's important to note that a certain detail has led viewers to question the footage itself. For one, it is strange how the child seems to move in a sped-up motion while the rest of the video plays normally. While it could be that this was just part of the paranormal occurrence, viewers aren't really sure what to think. However, the mother has provided a screen recording of the footage playing in real time from the Ring app itself, which completely rules out the possibility of this being edited.
Yeah.
If that's true, then this definitely makes what was captured pretty strange. Now, no further info or updates have been posted since then, but until then, let me know your thoughts on this one. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy.
Oh my
also,
God.
if you haven't already done so,
Dude, that is crazy. The person detected would crush me. Oh my gosh. Those were really good. We might do Nuke's top 5 next week. It is 1:09. I'm about to get off here. Chills? Yeah, I love chills. These ghosts are wild for doing. I know, for going after the babies. That cat knew something. I love Nuke's top 5 too. Well, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Next week it should be Friday night, and like I said, we'll do Nuke's top 5. The cat litter one was so freaking fake. Yeah, Sir Spooks is really good too. We're actually mutuals on Instagram. I thought that was pretty cool. Gonna look up makeup videos to distract my brain from the ghost trauma. Mr. Nightmare, I love listening to his stories to take a nap. It was fun. Come back again and talk to Mom. Or yeah, I'll tell her to make a video or something about that y'all want to hear about it. Alright guys, I'm getting off. I'm tired, but maybe I can get Gremlin on camera for you next week. Or I'll, if you follow me on Instagram at Sammy and Creepy, I post him on there on my story all the time. Yeah, I love Mr. Nightmare. Yeah, I'll show him to you. Or I'll post him or something. Maybe I can get him on the next stream. Good night, guys. I will see you... should see you next Friday. Salem's in here, too. She's in here somewhere. She might be asleep. My window's right here. She's probably in the window. She's never far from me. Don't you worry. Good night, guys. And I still dislike Terrifier Bobby.